Wagoneer is really a premium extension of the Jeep brand. Obviously, it's rooted in Jeep, its authenticity, its American heritage, and it's very important that we retain that. At the same time, we're really getting more into a sophisticated, very premium world.
First Wagoneer was built in 1962 as a 1963 model, and it was more than just a 4x4. It really created the SUV market. It gave them the capability of a 4x4 with all of the amenities and premium features that were typically found only in expensive passenger cars.
We stopped making the Wagoneer in 1991, but the story is still there. The idea of adventuring, the idea of self-reward, and the idea of safety and opulence in an American way.
When developing new products, you can take a step back and look at things differently. And that's exactly what we did for Wagoneer.
We kept looking back at the original Wagoneer and said, it's all about American premium. It's done the American way.
When you look at the Wagoneer, I think you'll see a very sophisticated solution. The detailing that's around the lamp and the detailing that's around the grille. As you move to the Grand Wagoneer, there's just another level of attention. There's a significant amount of detailing around the grille. There's knurling like on a fine watch. That attention is something that we brought to the exterior, and then on the interior, it's amazing.
Your first impression that you have when you get in is wow, everything is so beautifully done. It all starts with this structural wing that runs across the waterline of the interior. All of those elements that capture your attention are right in view and laid out. The center console is beautifully designed so that each person has their own armrest.
The steering wheel, it's a work of art. You have many places to put your hands. The section of the steering rim is meant to just feel at home in your hands. And it's also designed as a rest. So when it's in cruise mode, auto cruise mode, you just kind of lay your hand there and relax.
As you get into the second row, the back of the seat is beautifully designed. It's a sculpted, handcrafted piece of art.
There's such great attention to detail as far as accent stitching, the placement of materials, and the manipulation of materials and the combinations together.
It's really a combination of craftsmanship, artisanship with technology and very, very high-end material that we've developed a product that is truly American premium.
There is so much functionality spread all over the interior. The way we did it actually creates something that's beautifully integrated into the space around it.
We've always really focused on the driving experience and making sure that that's really easy and safe for the driver. And we've had rear seat entertainment for the people in the back seat, but we've never done anything with the front passenger. So now, when you up to the Grand Wagoneer, that's when you get the full 75 inches, 7-screen experience. What that allowed the passenger to do is actually help the driver as a co-pilot for things like navigation, finding their favorite places to go, or on a long trip, even provide them entertainment. We brought in Amazon Fire TV. So with that, you have connected entertainment, and not just in the vehicle. You can actually start a movie in your living room and finish it in the car.
Macintosh is widely recognized around the world as doing the most premium home sound systems. And for the first time, they've partnered with us to offer 2 different Macintosh sound systems.
Grand Wagoneer and Wagoneer are built on an all-new body-on-frame architecture with extensive use of high-strength steels. This architecture has enabled us to deliver the most passenger volume, second-row legroom, third-row legroom and headroom, and the most cargo volume behind the third row.
Just not a fancy truck. It's actually a purposeful machine that's made to carry lots of cargo, lots of people safely, but then do Wagoneer things.
There's 3 4-wheel drive systems that can all actively manage the torque, which means you could actually lift a Grand Wagoneer up and put it down on any one of its 4 wheels and it can actually move the whole vehicle forward in a really confident way.
Quadrilift operates smoothly and automatically, continuously adjusting to loading conditions, and features selectable modes via the console controls.
You know, my favorite towing feature on the new Grand Wagoneer has got to be the Quadrilift air suspension. In fact, when you're hooking up, you can actually lower the vehicle all the way down to the jounce bumpers. You can use the backup camera and the high definition zoom to zoom right in on the trailer hitch, and then you get underneath the air suspension, goes back up and does all the heavy lifting for you. You never have to crank on your trailer again. It's fantastic technology. Take them to their favorite cottage. It will also be very confident when they're moving their families through a snowstorm, through a rainstorm, and just being a great everyday vehicle. To be able to have a vehicle that can tow 10,000 pounds, put 8 passengers in it, have all the room for all your toys, your kids, your cargo, everything you can imagine can fit inside a Wagoneer now, is a testament to our engineers.
Obviously, it's grounded in the heritage of a product, but we've pushed the limit significantly, making that car extremely premium and sophisticated, but also very technologically advanced and authentic, because we shouldn't forget the roots of who we are.
The American flag on the side of the Grand Wagoneer is an honor to its home, its hardware, and the hearts and souls of the individuals that have designed, engineered, and help produce the Grand Wagoneer right here in America.
Whoever is lucky enough to get a Grand Wagoneer in their driveway is going to have a masterpiece of our love affair with the automobile.
We're rooted into what Grand Wagoneer was, and we're bringing a product which is really contemporary, which is really adapted to today's needs, with a lot of technology, capability, and craftsmanship, artisanship, all the things that the customers today are expecting.
So as the 2022 Grand Wagoneer makes its triumphant arrival, it brings with it the realization of our most premium features. And there's no better backdrop to explore each of them than the vast American landscape. Our adventure begins under the shade of trees and in the reflection of sunlit rivers. The Grand Wagoneer boasts the warmth of premium finishes. Rich walnut and shimmering metal dapple the interior, offering the subtle beauty of a secret fishing spot. Only you won't mind sharing this one with the world. But these details only mark the start of our journey. As we leave serene waterways for the inviting chill of fresh snow, we shine a light on the Grand Wagoneer's spirit for adventure. The Grand Wagoneer is equipped with everything you need to make the most of a weekend getaway. Like the ability to evolve with an ever-changing landscape, offering the same control carving through snow-covered roads as you expect to have on a run down the mountain. And when it's finally time to leave the lifts behind for a warmer atmosphere, the spacious and inviting interior transforms into an environment that rivals even the finest ski lodge. Except this après-ski is all yours. As snow-capped mountains disappear in our rear view, we welcome another vehicle making its arrival, the 2022 Wagoneer. Wherever trails lead, drivers will find themselves at the helm of legendary capability. The Wagoneer can even be adjusted to an impressive 10 total inches of ground clearance with the touch of a button. So no matter where adventure takes you, rest assured, the Wagoneer will rise to the occasion. Because at the end of the days you'll never forget, nothing should stand between you and the memories you'll make together. But where you go is oftentimes just as important as what goes with you. That's why the Grand Wagoneer is built to offer both power and precision in one place. The vehicle can even be lifted in seconds, seamlessly connecting hitch to trailer, making your highest expectations reality. So as you set off on journeys ahead, you'll have the confidence that the Grand Wagoneer is yet another powerful breed you've made an inseparable bond with. As the dust settles, we begin the final leg of our adventure and explore what the Grand Wagoneer is at its heart, a family vehicle designed to allow drivers to embrace technology as their co-pilot and keep the best things in their life safe and sound. Inside, passengers will find up to 75 inches of total display for a personalized viewing experience, whether that's planning their next scenic stop or listening to their favorite songs. Displays also include Fire TV for in-car streaming, so even the longest road trips feel more like time spent together in the comfort of a living room. Most impressive of all might be the Macintosh Reference Entertainment System, with 23 speakers crowning the interior of the Grand Wagoneer. Yet another way this vehicle has been meticulously designed to move you. Although each of these features is noteworthy in their own right, together, they simply mean your family has the freedom to take in the best this country and the SUV world have to offer. The Grand Wagoneer and Wagoneer have arrived, assembled right here in Michigan and adorned with our country's flag on their flanks. Unmistakably premium, their character and presence are as undeniable as America's beauty. But the adventures and the stories you will tell lie ahead.